The first job for an electricity planner is to keep the lights on. This means making sure there is enough generating capacity to meet projected peak electricity demands. The peak capacity graph shows the available power plant capacity. The dashed red line represents the annual peak electricity demand plus an extra buffer called a reserve margin. Maintaining a reserve margin means the likelihood of a summer blackout is minimized. In this example, a 2% rate of demand growth means a capacity reserve shortage starting in 2020. I will now add new power supply to meet future electricity demand. To do so, I'll set the timeline slider to 2020. Then I'll select the Build button, the hammer and wrench in the upper right-hand corner. From the list of prototypes, I'll choose the combined cycle natural gas technology. I'll adjust the quantity to 2400 megawatts and select Add Plant. Notice that an icon for this instruction appears on the timeline. I'll repeat these steps again in 2025. And I'll repeat again in 2030. Now I'll resolve this plan. Looking at the colored bar below the timeline, I see I have not satisfied the capacity reserve requirement starting in 2033 because Wisconsin's remaining nuclear units retire in 2030 and 2032. To change an instruction, select the appropriate icon from the timeline and select Edit Construction. From this dialog box, you can delete the instruction or modify the quantity or year of construction. You can also manage all instructions from a single list. I'll increase this quantity by 1200 megawatts to make up for the shortage and resolve. This time I've added enough generating capacity. The colored compliance bar and graphing button have changed from red to green, indicating that I have satisfied this planning requirement. As you work with JuiceBox, you'll see how different combinations of power plants affect reliability, cost, and emissions.